How would you, if you had to, annoy a pig?
If I had to annoy a pig.
Yeah, if you were like, right, this is to save Jazz's life. You have to annoy a you got to annoy a pig.
I've dreamed this situation many times.
Yeah, you got to annoy a pig to a level where it gets out of its little pig pen to get to you because you've annoyed it so much.
Okay, so it's about annoying it and not traumatizing it.
Yes, yeah. You want it to just be riled up and be like, I got to get out there. I got to get out there and confront this guy.
Okay, well, while it was asleep, I'd clean up all the mud.
Oh.
All the mud, there'd be no mud left anymore except for me with my bucket of mud. And I would show it the bucket of mud. I'd be like, see that fun bit of your life?
Yeah.
Now I'm in control.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, you want it?
Yeah.
You want it? Well, come get it. And then I'd chase it. It would chase me. And
You'd
I'd
look
run
it
away.
in the eyes.
I'd look at it in the eyes and run backwards.
Yeah.
With my bucket of
And
mud.
you go, I'm the pig pen now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that would enrage. If you did that to, I'm going to think, what's the equivalent of all the mud to me? I'd say it's my sofa and my TV.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine I had your sofa and TV in a bucket.
I wake up and you're stood just outside my flat looking at me.
Yeah.
Saying I'm the pig pen now.
I'm the pig pen.
And you've got my sofa and my TV. I'd be raging.
You should be.
Do you know what I mean when I say that?
That's your... Could you explain that, actually? I don't think I got it.
If you catch my drift.
I don't think I got it this time.
Yeah.
I think it would be amazing if I could do this, taunt you, and then every time I run backwards, it's as if like the back of my head has a GPS. Like I'm getting through every door, I'm turning every corner without looking, but I'm constantly looking at you.
That is the one bit of tech that the world has not. It seems like, and excuse this language I'm about to use.
Okay.
It's turned its back on.
Ooh, strong language.
Right?
Strong language.
Because we are all got our phones. We have all got our phones.
Yeah, we do.
But we also, sometimes we all like to move around in like odd directions. Wouldn't it be good if there was a GPS that would just like be like, or like a tiny little, it's connected to something in your ear, it's just like door coming, or like beep beep, or just a reverse camera.
A reverse camera, just on the back of your head.
Yeah, something like that. Something to
yeah. Oh, I'm too close to the door.
Yeah.
It would be good, but what you were describing just there got me a little bit scared because I fear you were describing AI.
You think that's AI?
I fear you were describing the advancement of technology till we get to a point where humans have reverse cameras.
Okay.
Right? Because we have our phones right now. Apparently the next thing is going to be smart glasses. Yeah. You know, you record everything and like, you know, everything's just in front of your eyes all the time, all the tech stuff, all your notifications pinging in front of your eyes. You can never really stop seeing them.
You can't.
Before you know it, you got a reverse camera.
Okay, would it make you feel better if I told you that the reverse camera and the notifications were operated by someone in Arkansas?
Arkansas, right. Yeah. So
they're sat there, they've got your feed, and their job literally is just to be like, oh, they're about to back up into something. Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
It's not auto in any way.
How many people have access to this reverse camera? How many people is this Arkansas man or woman monitoring all at once?
Well, that's just one of the many facilities.
Yeah.
There's also one in Luxembourg. There are Russian ones, but they are like
frowned upon if you're using those.
Yes, ethically they are debatable.
I see. Okay. It would make me feel better if it was a startup in Arkansas. Yeah. It would make me feel better if I was supporting somebody's livelihood.
Yeah.
And I wasn't feeding into, you know, big reverse camera.
Yeah. But who reverse cams the reverse cams? You know, what if they are doing it and they're like, oh, actually, I don't want to take my eyes off the screen, but I need to grab a tea.
Oh my God.
An iced tea because it's Arkansas.
What?
And they back up out of the room.
And there's no one to
the iced tea station.
And then I reversed. And then no one was left.
Well, like they reverse straight into the iced tea, knock it everywhere. They're like then turn around, panicked.
I think that would be step one of the end of the world.
And you then walk backwards into Here's the situation. You've gone bowling.
Yeah.
And you're looking at the ball going down towards getting a strike.
Okay.
Let you in on a secret, you get a 7. And it's a split. I'm sorry.
Wish I didn't know that.
But you're walking backwards, keeping an eye on it, and someone's decided to do a prank on you, which is to crouch down behind you, thinking that you'll turn around or something, but your reverse camera is not activated. So you walk backwards, trip over the person, break your wrist.
Break my wrist? I thought you were going to say something way worse. I thought you were going to say I'll break my reverse camera.
No.
Imagine
that's solid.
Imagine if I shattered the glass on my reverse camera.
Where are you imagining? Is it dead center for you?
It's dead center in the back of my head, which as a Sikh is pretty tough for me. It's pretty
just
tough.
The person operating it in Arkansas just being like, what's going on?
I can't see through that. What's that blue?
I don't know. Press
sometimes it's green, sometimes it's blue. I don't know.
Probably reversing into something. I don't know.
The sensor's going off like mad all the time. Sorry guys. My sensor's faulty. Okay, so it's in the back of my head. I'm wearing my turban, which protects my fall, which means my reverse camera is okay.
Yeah,
but
fine.
I break my wrist.
You break your wrist.
I'm not gonna pull any punches
Don't
here.
sugarcoat this.
I'm devastated. Okay, I'm devastated. Not even about my wrist. The thing I'm most devastated about, I think, is that my reverse sensor failed me, is that I wasn't alerted to this prank, which is the whole reason I got this reverse camera.
Well, exactly.
I got the reverse camera so that I'd never be pranked directionally from the back of my head ever again.
Yes.
And then it happened.
A few things to discuss. Are you disappointed in your reverse sensor? Whoever it is in Arkansas, if you want to name them.
I'm really disappointed in Judd.
Judd.
Yeah, it's Judd. Yeah. Judd should have been looking out for me. It was his job, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And I supported a startup. I could have gone Russia.
You could have gone Russia.
I could have gone Russia. People wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. It would have probably still have been working in the
Your
bowling
wrist
alley.
wouldn't be broken.
My wrist wouldn't be broken. I have an intact wrist.
Yeah.
Furthermore, they might have infrared technology that sees through my turban. Might be more effective.
Do you think the Russians are trying to develop turban piercing technology?
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
You think?
I think it's pretty sought after. Yeah, I think they're looking into the future. They're thinking turbans. These things are picking up.
Well, yeah.
Having said that, I haven't worn mine today.
No. Okay? Here's a question for you. When you go through airport security, like presumably you got nothing metallic up there.
Nothing metallic up there. Nothing.
But like, have you been searched before? Where you've what is like the guidelines? What are the?
Oh, what can they do and what can't they do? Okay, so basically, if you're in the UK, you can they're like a little bit more savvy in terms of like religion. So if you are wearing a turban, they generally won't make you take it off. But they will they put like a metal detector all around it sort of thing. So you go, yeah, okay, fair enough. You have to do that. But
picking up the reverse camera. I go, be gentle, don't break the glass. Do not break the glass. This Judd
cost a lot.
Judd is already on thin ice.
He's on thin ice and he doesn't reply to emails quick enough for me to sort this if there's another issue.
You emailing Judd to be like, is something behind me? Just quick one.
Heads up, mate.
Marked as urgent.
So they're a bit more savvy. But having said that, like they're not necessarily that savvy in other airports, and also you still don't know what's going to happen at the airport. Whether or not they'll want you to take your turban up. So basically, I almost never travel with a turban. I just travel with a beanie because I'm like, in case you want me to take it off. I generally say, I keep my head covered because of religion, but if you really need me to take it off, then I can take it off.
Yeah.
And then they can have a look. See, no metal, just a reverse camera. That's it.
Which I'm sure prompts a few questions.
And then when that happens, Judd gets really happy momentarily. He goes, "Oh, it's fixed. Whatever was covering the thing." It's gone. Yes, finally.
Sorry, can I check my email? Judd, my boy. It's Judd.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm going to let you in on a secret.
Please.
The the story of the bowling accident that happened to me.
No.
Aged.
This fiction was based on a true story.
19 or 20. We found it in the end. The reverse camera, no.
Damn, that was my favorite bit. Okay.
But the bowling thing happened where me and Al, who I run Turtle Canyon with, when we started our business when we were like 18, we were idiots. And we maintain that strong tradition to today. But we would go bowling every, I think it was Thursday. You could pay $3.95 and you could just bowl for like 4 hours, I think, or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Say that again. $3.95 and you could bowl for 4 hours.
I think it was literally like.
Were you 18
unlimited
in 1950?
Yeah, and you'd get a Coke float and you'd just ask one of the girls to the dance.
But then a monster would show up and take you to the upside down. That's crazy.
It was something like that, and we were just, maybe it was $7.95, but I remember it being cheap.
Yeah.
And we were like, what we're going to do is that on those afternoons, we'll just do it every week. We'll go bowling, and we'll just chat about projects that we're working on, things that we're doing, like where we could go with the business.
That's nice.
And we were doing a mixture of we were working with schools to make sort of films with them, and we were trying to get more corporate films. Okay. We were then doing our own short films and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then one time, Al decided to do a little crouch down. You know, when you go down on all fours, create
just
a little bridge.
Somebody, yeah.
And he was like, "This will be funny."
It's a classic.
And I bowl, and I'm looking, being like, "Here it comes, here it comes."
Here it comes.
Probably get a 7. And tumbled over him, landed, and like, you know, you stop your fall with your hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that felt painful, but we carry on going. And then anyway, it turned out that I think it was this bone here. This one had sort of cracked.
Yikes. Yeah, oh my gosh.
The one beneath the thumb that comes from the wrist to the thumb.
Right, the wrist to the thumb bone.
Yeah, which I guess is the thumb.
I would say shorthand, yeah.
If the skin wasn't there, you'd go, that's the thumb, all the way down. And I looked at him and I thought, that thumb goes all the way down.
That thumb don't stop.
Oh,
damn.
He got thumbs that just don't quit, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I sometimes hit on an American character where I just start doing it to Chloe, especially, where because she's so critical of my American accent at other times, I know that when I hit a character, that's when I'm in the sweet spot. You know what I mean? When you're not trying to do an accent, when you're doing a character.
You're doing a character, yeah. This person's got a backstory.
Yeah.
Emotive.
And suddenly I'm in, and she's like, that is a really good accent, actually.
Really?
Yeah. There was one that like a song started playing, and I just went in with like, up next, we got Jeremiah D on KWP-FM, joining me on the Drive Time Hour.
Wow.
And it was just, I think I spent about 15 minutes being that guy who was hosting a radio. I was hosting a radio show to a relatively nonplussed girlfriend.
Yeah, and then suddenly life became more about the character, less about your 100%. Girlfriend. You were like, okay, everything in life is temporary.
Yeah.
I might die, but I'll tell you what will live on forever. This character I'm doing right now.
We are talking drive time. What is your journey like into work?
Hi, Jeremiah. It's me, Judge. I actually work in a facility in Arkansas. Yeah, I get to monitor a few sort of reverse cameras. It's pretty new technology.
Okay.
And I really love it, but there's this one guy in England I can't seem to get my head around, ironically. And I would just love some advice on the drive time hour.
The only pitch that I can have in this situation is you got to send this guy to Turkey. You got to have him have a hair transplant. You got to take that hair from the back. You got to move it to the front. And in that way, I can already feel my accent is going more to New York. I'm heading to New York, baby. I'm going to get some noodles. I'm going to get some bolognese. I'm having a time here in New York City. New York City, greatest city ever lived.
Hi, Jeremiah. I can't help but feel that the answer was last halfway, but I will try some bolognese. Thanks so much.
Finding Father Christmas.
Finding Father Christmas. Oh yeah, I was
Loved
in a film.
I loved it.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it on Christmas Day.
Oh my god,
it was perfect.
That's sort of what we, the filmmakers together, and I am saying we. I was in it for about a minute or so, but our vision,
yes,
collectively, was that you would enjoy it on Christmas.
Loved it on Christmas Day. And I had to slip it on to just be like, because I was with my mum, my husband, and my sister. And I tell you something, the day before, I wanted to watch it on Christmas Eve because I was like, that's the perfect time to watch it.
Sure,
that's when it was on.
That's when it was on. That's when it was broadcast.
But I got there, and they'd already started a film about something about Paris, Texas. It was like a Hallmark style movie, but it was about a dating show, and it was on Netflix. And like they were like, right, should we carry on watching this? And I was like, what is this? And then about 20 minutes later, I was like, is this Christmas related in any way?
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's not. And I was like, what? Why are we watching such a bad film when it's not even Christmas related? I'd get it if it was like you're watching a Hallmark movie and it's like, he's a lawyer from the big city and she's just a small town preserve maker. Will they have anything in common? Well, yeah, they went to school together. I'd get that, right? And they're stuck together for the holidays.
Oh no, they're snowed into the store. How are they gonna make the time pass?
Will they be able to preserve their love for each other? Great, I'll watch that.
That's
but
great,
then I was just watching, and also it was a film about a dating show, like The Bachelor, and I'm like, I don't watch them anyway.
Yeah.
But if I do want to watch one, I don't want to watch one that is so scripted because it has to be in a 90-minute movie that you know exactly everything that's going to happen. I would want to watch one that takes place over 10 episodes and you actually get to know some of the characters no matter how scripted it is.
Of course.
I couldn't believe it. And then I was like livid. So the next day I made sure that me and my sister bought my mum and her husband a Fire Stick because their TV setup is so diabolically slow.
Oh no.
You know, when you press a button on the remote and 3 seconds later it goes, here you go, here's the thing you wanted. Well, how is this a thing?
The remote goes, huh?
Have you ever used a TV remote that goes, huh? Was that you wanted? Did you say something?
Huh?
What?
Who, me? Oh, sorry. Yeah. One, what did you say after the one?
Boomers have technology that acts like themselves. What did you say? You have to speak up.
Louder. I can't hear you, honey. Louder.
So yeah, we decided, right, because they've got like a box beneath their TV, which was like where they can record. They still love recording TV.
Yeah.
They love that. And they ran all of their apps through that. And it is like, it must be from like 2005. It must be the first iteration of like hard drive technology for a TV or something.
Okay.
So we got the Fire Stick, and my mum was like, yeah, but will we be able to still record stuff? And I'm like, you don't, because it's all, we've logged you into Channel 4, BBC, ITV. You don't need to record. It's all there.
Yeah.
So you go, oh, I want to watch that now? Bam, done.
Done. Yeah.
Anyway, I then took the opportunity to then put on 4OD or whatever it's called, whatever the successful rebrand was.
Sure. Channel 4 online.
Finding Father Christmas, play 17 minutes of adverts, obviously.
Of course.
Channel 4, thank you so much.
And can I just say, this is where I have to support your mum, because you know when you record it.
Oh, that's true. No
that's
ads.
all I'm saying. You know, we might perceive them as one step behind, they're one step forward.
Okay, I'm going to give them that one.
They've worked it out. It's okay. I see the vision. It's still very useful.
It's still 9-1 to me.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I'm bringing on a few 17-year-olds just to stretch their legs and just give them experience in the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not get distracted from it. What a fantastic film. I was just like, this is perfect Christmas film.
Lovely.
It's going to keep coming back. What's the guy's name? Lenny.
Lenny.
So funny.
Fantastic, right?
He's been in other stuff, right?
He's been in other stuff, a bunch of other stuff. I think.
Yeah. Fantastic, really funny.
Gosh.
Also, the script was written by the guy who did Is This Thing On?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
So Is This Thing On was written by Will Arnett and this guy Mark Chappell. Yeah. And then Bradley Cooper is also a writer. I don't know how fully what the thing is, but those three wrote it.
Got you.
And then when it popped up on that, and I was like, oh, it's this guy. So he's a British guy.
Yeah, British guy.
And I was just like, it's a fun script. I loved how they did the nuance of the mother and the wife.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's fridging. That is a TV trope.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's fine.
It's okay.
Sometimes it's fine to kill off a female character to give the male leads greater emotional depth. But they did it like with nuance, with like subtlety. And I thought that was quite nicely done.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, if you're going to kill a woman, at least have it nicely done.
Yeah, exactly. Did you know, and like, you know, if you watch the whole movie, you get given a code at the end where you can watch how it happened.
And it's bad. Because she annoyed that pig. Bad.
You think you were sad before. Now watch.
Why was she even doing that to the pig? And then you pop up so early in it.
Yeah.
I settled in being like, he's going to pop up an hour in.
Yeah.
And I'd sort of forgotten that you were... I think I knew because I saw the photos of you.
Yeah,
that you were like Royal Mail worker.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't put those two together. So when you popped up, I was like, hello.
Oh, this is
And
good.
then you've got a big old scene.
I've got a big scene. Thank you so much.
It's a big scene.
It's a big scene. It was bigger. I won't lie.
Of course.
It was bigger.
How many lines did they cut of yours?
Maybe like a couple.
Yeah.
So there's a bit where I'm like, so it cuts around the time where, spoiler alert, I'm gonna say what happens in my scene, but it's pretty early on. So it's kind of like the setup of the movie anyway. But so James Buckley who plays the dad.
He's great in it as well.
He's great in it. Funny guy, man. Yeah, and he's sort of going, well, my kid sort of still believes in Christmas, and I'm sort of like, what? I thought he was 16, huh?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, well, he is, and I'm sort of like, oh, like I sort of have this adverse reaction to that. But I had a few more lines where I was like, what? And you still haven't told him?
Yeah.
And he's sort of like, well, no, yeah, like I'm going to. And then I go, well, you know what you have to do. And he goes, yeah, get him to change school. And I go, ha, come on. You got to tell him. So that little bit at the end.
Was it at the end of the scene?
At the end of the scene. Like
I called it. I said this in episode 47 or whatever.
Yeah.
I said, end of the scene, it's getting cut.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter every time.
You did say it.
End of the scene, they cut it.
You said it. And because when we started watching it, right, we were like, because he does have the talk, where he's like, "Come on, mate. Come on, man. This isn't right.
Come on, man.
And mate, you're 16. What's
16.
going on?
Your mum's died in a horrible pig accident.
Your mum's died in a horrible pig-based accident, and all you're talking about is Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Mother Christmas? Right. In fact, you don't even need to say Christmas. How about Mother?
Just say mother.
Just say mother once in a while.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just, Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Right. So he has gone and done that talk. And then so when it came to my scene, and I was like, well, you got to tell him. I thought, well, it makes sense to cut that.
Yeah.
It does make sense to cut that. He did just do the thing I'm telling him to do.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that, I see how that stuff gets into scripts, because you're just like, you want to make sure everything is, because also the way that you read a script is different to how when it's on screen, things feel a bit more obvious.
Exactly.
And so in a script, you've got to sometimes have a couple of extra lines so that the reader is like, oh, yeah, I'm piecing that together.
Absolutely. What could have happened is that he could have looked at me and gone, oh, what, talk to my kid about Christmas? Completed it, mate. Yeah. And that would have been a great...
That's fun.
That would have been a great callback. But, I wasn't on the writing team. So we could, maybe next time, though.
And I like that you chucked in a bit of improv. You said, I can't believe your wife died in that horrible pig accident.
Listen, I'm giving options.
Yeah.
Options are very useful in a production, as you know, Stuart.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. So yesterday,
Yeah.
Patient Series 2 is out, and why I improvised one tiny line and it got in. So
Oh my God.
This is it. We're living
got
the
in.
dream. It got in.
How good does that feel? That must feel
electric. I can't, electric. And also, it was weird because I just said, I can't believe your wife and your kid's mother died in a pig accident. And that got into Patients.
And that got in as well?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, in Finding Father Christmas. It all got in.
It all got in?
It all got in.
I'm actually going to write to the Finding Father Christmas team with a clip of your stuff and be like, hold on a second, guys. How come they trust his vision, but you don't trust mine?
It makes so much more sense, the improv I did in our film, than it does for it to be in
a
TV
completely
series.
different TV series, totally unrelated to this film. Why would you do that?
And that's the magic of the movies.
That's yeah.
But
Merry Christmas, I guess.
I'd 100% make it. If you haven't watched it, go watch Finding Father Christmas on 4OD. You know, my recommendation: press play on it. Go and make a full dinner. Come back. The adverts will be finished.
Yeah, maybe.
And
they
then
might
while
be
you're there,
finished. Yeah.
Check out Patient Series 2.
Yeah. I think my dream is to star in something, but then also star in the adverts.
Oh yeah.
That would be, how great would that be?
I did think there used to be rules about that, but then I've been watching. I watched TV over the holidays and was just like, hang on, that person was in that TV show. I thought there was rules that you weren't allowed to be in adverts in the ad breaks of a TV show you're in.
That's what. Yeah.
That's what I thought was a rule.
But it's not.
Seems like all bets are off, boys. Being in adverts of the thing that you're in is on the table again.
It's on the table again. So you're saying I don't have to turn down all those, hundreds of thousands of pounds I'm being offered for the adverts?
Say yes.
Should I just say yes?
Say yes.
Fantastic.
And we are asking you to say yes to rating this episode 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening on. This has been Weak Minded.